Hi, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel, and this is the weekly tarot card for the week commencing Monday, 31st of July 2017, and it's card 5, the Heirophant or the High Priest, and it's very much a card that looks like Sean Connery in this Rohrig deck, the deep thinker. And it's quite straightforward of the intensity of the eyes and the thought processes. So let's see what it means. Basically, the High Priest card is a major arcana card that stands for society, societal rules, religion, dogma, doing things in the correct form and way. And it has associations with the clergy, it has the associations with religions, as I said. It's quite a hard one to explain kind of in day-to-day life, but here we go. If we look at it where career's concerned, the High Priest is always about kind of doing things correct and being seen to do them correctly. It's about fitting into kind of a narrow remit and not being seen to step outside it. In career this week, it's no good being anything than is expected of you. Like if you're, if you're a lawyer, people don't expect to see you, say, in Hawaiian shorts and flip-flops. They expect to see you in your suit. They expect you to have the image of who you're meant to be. So in career, it's very much to take on even the narrow remit of your job and make sure that you stick within those guidelines, stick within the dogma as such of it. In that way, you can sometimes see the High Priest as a bit of a negative card, and it's, to be honest, it's because I'm a wee bit of a free spirit and a wee bit bohemian, and I don't necessarily like rules, regulations or organised religion. So the High Priest can sometimes be quite negative to me. And people that have learnt the tarot with me, I've explained this, we're not meant to have cards that we really like or we don't like, but I would say that this is one that I don't connect to as well as the others because it has a rigidity about it. So in career this week, make sure that you're not just playing by the rules totally, but also being seen to play by the rules. And you'll see how, as the week goes on, how that's really important for you. People that are, coming from left field or out with the box won't be doing so well as the people that keep the structure going this week. Excuse me, if we look at them, the High Priest with health is always the card that says you need the doctor or the consultant. He doesn't recommend alternative therapies, which are more the High Priestess, the esoteric, alternative, complementary. The High Priest is the doctor, and it's not even just the doctor, it's about going to the best or the person higher up. So if you've got the chance to see a consultant this week for an illness or an ailment, then definitely go, because you're going to see the correct guy for the correct way to look at it. I also see him as, if you've got any condition, he's more for health about having a prescription written than, say, going to an osteopath. He's more about collecting your medicines from the pharmacist than putting some crystals on you. He's very, very firmly connected with the strictness of modern medicine rather than the more alternative. And sometimes we need that. Sometimes going getting a healing or going getting a massage isn't going to do any good. It might help a wee bit, but not if you've got a broken leg, So in some ways, this is a very good warning card. Get the test done. Do what you're told. Again, I've got one of these wee bowel test kits that I keep ignoring, so maybe start this week with it. Lovers, this is where a lot of people getting married or putting their relationship into a category, whether that's a civil marriage or whether it's a marriage, whether it's like, even signing a document to own a house together. Most relationships will be kind of giving themselves a title this week. Sorry about the noise in the background, my computer's doing something. So very much it's about rubber stamping and making things official in relationships. If we look at money again, if this comes out and you've got problems with your money, you need to see some sort of person that knows about money. You need to maybe see an accountant, or you maybe need to see a tax advisor, or you maybe need to see someone that would help you with debt, but someone official, never someone just that's a pal or someone that maybe could sort of set you right. This card is all about officialdom. It's about the way society works and interacts, and it's quite a narrow level of, it's not, you don't go out with the rules with this card at all. So please know with money, if you need help, seek out proper help. Again, with the card, it sometimes comes out when people are quoting REM, losing their religion. It can come out when people are starting to move away from more organised religions, and sometimes moving towards them. But it can be where we're actually thinking about a religion and what it means for us, or whether it suits us, whether the dogmas are too controlling for us or we're perfectly happy with them. So there is a spiritual aspect of this, to see what, in a way, what you're going to call yourself or not call yourself, So even someone putting their hand up and saying I'm an atheist is still under this card, because they're still giving themselves a title in a spiritual way, if you know what I mean. So it's one of these odd cards that, depending on how you feel, if you like a lot of security and you like a lot of structure, and you like to follow rules and regulations, if you're very methodical, sometimes some of the signs like Capricorn and Virgo welcome a lot to do with this card, because they're quite specific and like to go within the rules. But the likes of maybe a Sagittarius or a Piscean won't necessarily like this card's influence at all, because they'll feel a wee bit, held in or trapped. So bear that in mind. It's one that can work very well for you and take you forward. In other situations, it can make us feel as though we're being held back a wee bit, or held into a wee box that we want to break free. So with that, remember, make it what you need to this week. It's neither a bad card nor a good card. It's something that sits in the middle, and it just tells us the way to be. And the way to be is quite structured, quite plain in a way, quite straightforward, practical, and not really to take too many risks or basically be a tall poppy. It's not about putting your head above and creating a fuss. It's societal. It's like, everybody coming together to be part of a civilised society, and that can be very, very good, but it also can be a wee bit negative. So I'll leave it with you. It's what you make it this week. It's not my favourite card in the deck, so I'm probably one of the people that are going to, at some point, is going to go, no, I'm not going to do that way. No. So I'm probably going to be one of the people that in the course of the week ahead is a bit like, oh, high priest. So you may be like me, or you might actually just enjoy the structure that comes with it. So I hope you enjoy your week ahead. Many blessings, and I'll see you next week for the next weekly tarot card. Bye now.